In Rivers State, the police says it has intercepted almost 1 million litres of stolen petroleum products. A task force set up by the Inspector General of Police made the seizures within the last 2 months in separate sting operations. And senior reporter Uche Okoro has details.
The Inspector General of Police Special Task Force on Petroleum and Illegal Oil Bunkering paraded the exhibits in Eleme local government area. The officers deployed to support the ongoing clampdown on economic sabotage intercepted these 20 trucks while on patrol. They were loaded with about 900,000 litres of diesel confirmed to be adulterated and 30,000 litres of stolen crude. A 19-year-old man was the youngest of the 13 suspects. Arrests like these have become a regular occurrence, thus creating doubts that security agencies are close to winning the war against oil thefts. The fear is that the menace will continue until the government succeeds in protecting the pipelines and identifying and securing court convictions against the owners of the business.
We have what I call shadow parties who are always hidden. You don't always see them, but you feel the swag, you feel the way they do, you feel so many things from them, but they are unseen. We know if you cannot get them with our naked eyes, we have technology now that we are using to get them. It's just to work on these suspects and we get them.
Illegal oil bunkering is a fast evolving trade with a supply chain that continues to come up with new methods to evade arrest. Stolen petroleum products are often transported in cargo and food trucks to avoid suspicion. These are drums of illegally refined products carefully concealed with bags of fertilizer. Even though the task force has recorded breakthroughs in Rivers State, there are concerns that some corrupt security personnel are collaborators and beneficiaries of crude oil theft.
I'm not standing here to say it is not possible to have some of our men engage in this, but I'm saying that if such a thing is brought to the notice of the Inspector General of Police, we are going to take necessary action. For who I am, for who I know him, for who he is, IGP Usman Akali Baba will not take nonsense in that regard.
These suspects now face possible prosecution after police investigation is concluded. Uche Okoro, TVC News, Eleme.
Was staying with the fire outbreak in the Akpongbo axis of Lagos State, where traders affected by the fire which broke out there on Wednesday are struggling to salvage what's left from the disaster. The fire incident destroyed shops and goods worth millions of naira. The Lagos State government immediately issued a 48-hour ultimatum to owners and occupants of makeshift stores or containerized shops under bridges across the state to quit such locations. In the same line, the federal government issued a 7-day ultimatum for traders to quit such locations across the country. Meanwhile, the government says integrity tests will be carried out on the Akpongbo Bridge to ascertain the level of safety.
Integrity tests that will make us to know the extent of the damage. So, by the time all the elements of the bridge is down, when every element is down, then we carry out our required test. By then, we'll be able to say that this is how far the damage has gone. Okay, I will be able to quantify it.
And TVC News correspondent Theophilus Ilama, who is still at the location, joins me now live for latest details. Theophilus, let me start you off with the eviction or eviction notice or ultimatum given by the federal government and the state government for traders who have shops on the bridge, that particular bridge and other bridges in Lagos to leave such locations. But let's focus on the Akpongbo Bridge. What have you noticed in terms of the effort and attempt by traders to comply with this ultimatum?
With the ultimatum, the earlier videos we sent to the office showed that a lot of them were packing out their goods and what's left of their shops to different destinations, trying to comply with the directive for all businesses, everyone who does business under the bridge should leave the Akpangba Bridge within 48 hours, and the federal government giving a 7-day ultimatum. Now, if you see the Akpangba Bridge right now, looking at my right hand, you see that it has been condoned at this point. Now it's been condoned from here, and at the other end it's been condoned as well. Going in towards Ikporin axis has also been condoned. So those coming in from Lekki, Ekpe, Victoria Island, Ikoyi, and trying to use this bridge will not be able to use this point. They will not be able to come in through here because at the end there, it has been condoned. Now, the federal government says it is doing all it can to ensure the safety of lives and property, and that's why it gave the ultimatum to ensure that people leave under the bridge to a safe place where the remaining of their goods can be sent there. Now, the people we saw there, a lot of them had goods worth millions of naira stocked in there. Some had both their shops and their stores under the bridge, and it's costing excuse me, and it's costing nothing less than several millions or even billions of naira locked in there. Some even had monies left in there in their safe and in their drawers, and all of that have gone into, has become ash right now. And of course, excuse me, and of course the goods have, some of the goods that have been evacuated are taken to different areas where it will be safe. But there's also the issue of environmental hazard, which a lot of people are not looking at this point. But as it is, a lot of the business owners there are trying to ensure that they comply with the directive of the government.
And with that traffic, it does look like we're going to have that traffic for a while, especially when pending the integrity test that will be done. Let's allow you get some water, Theophilus. We'll see that your throat is right there. Thank you so much for the update. Our correspondent Theophilus Elama, live for us at Akpangba Bridge.
The traffic here, we have been here quite early, since early morning, and the traffic has been like this. Now, you see a lot of bike riders here. You see the traffic situation here. It is very heavy. Since they've condoned up this whole area, everyone going towards CMS, towards Ikoyi, Victoria Island, Third Mainland Bridge as well, will have to go through this axis, and it's causing some huge traffic like you can see here. The traffic has been heavy all the way at this point. So it's going to be quite a lot. Many have stayed in this traffic for hours. It was a standstill at a point, so it's going to be like this for a very long time, especially as it is past 4 right now. This is peak period for when people go home. Businesses are closing at this point, and everybody is trying to get to their destinations, get home. So it's going to be like this for quite a while. Everyone will have to brace up.
One can only imagine. Thank you so much, Theophilus, for that update. Our correspondent Theophilus Elama, live for us at the Akpangba Bridge here in Lagos. And now to security matters. 12 persons, including the leader of a vigilante group in Kebbi area of Dango Wasagu local government area in Kebbi State, have been killed by suspected terrorists operating in the area. A community leader in Zuru who confirmed the attack to TVC News says they were stranded in the forest for 3 days as the terrorists laid siege on the communities. He said that he led other members of the communities to visit victims of various bandit attacks at internally displaced persons camps when the latest attack took place. The community leader, who did not want his name mentioned, expressed sadness over the frequency of the attacks and the poor attitude of political leaders of the state toward the plight of the people of Zuru and environ. Other sources claimed that the gang crossed a river boundary and launched attacks in areas linking villages of Bukuyum local government area of Zamfara to the neighboring communities of Kebbi State. The chairman, Danko Wasagu local government area, Husseini Aliyu Benan, confirmed the incident to journalists.